Oh man, a good night for hockey of the evening. It's about to be happening here for the Wilds and Avalanche here in Game 2 at Ball Arena. So yeah, it's time now to see who will get a win here for this hockey event and find out who will be heading towards Game 3 if there's a lead change-off in between. The Avalanche have 1-0 over the Wilds. But it looks like the Wilds need something else to do something even more better. So let's find out what happens then if there's a change-up swapping in the possession by those two teams. And now we head you down to Denver, Colorado for the start of a presentation of the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. Right now it will be Meatbone along with Test Tube and of course the other player of this one, the commentator, OJ. It's all you guys. Enjoy the game. I will be here in a post-game show after the regulation period is over and concluded. Hey everyone, it's great to be back here, along here at the Ball Arena. This time, right now, I am here with Test Tube, and along with the sideline on the glass booth here will be OJ that will be putting things into pressure here in for the commentating of the night. So Game 2 is happening here between Wilds and Avs. This is going to be a fun one to take the matchups in here. What do you think there, Test Tube?
I guess so. Maybe it might be a better chance out there. I'd love to see that.
The puck is about to trip things off, and we are underway here in Ball Arena of Denver. My high teams are ready to go. Let's give this thing on a one wacky world. Starting off with Burakovsky. Down along the course we have is Rantanen. Up along the hedge right down there. Tipped in! And they're not going to count with the goal.
Let's take a look at it one more time. It was not going to be in here at that point. He knocked the goalie over. Unfortunately, he was in the crescent. So the referee has called it and had made a no-goal with that one at that point.
Well, sorry with the interruption and with all of you guys, but that is not a goal. Then we have it's Makar. And then it's Makinen up and ahead. Makinen inside, takes a pass by Burakovsky. Up and over is Rantanen, back to Burakovsky. Moves back to McKinnon, and he scores! That's his first goal in Game 2. The pressure's just all on him because the Makinen has gotten some great moves out there. And with the pass and the angle looking, he has it all in about the hands. We're looking for McKinnon's first one to take the ankle breaking across the other angle. We'll see how well they can do here if he has an eye on it to keep it on. Guys, back to you. Burakovsky moves over to Makinen. Now Minnesota gets in traffic, and now it's Zuccarello on the attack. Minnesota in the other side, and it's Kemper with the save. Zuccarello moves in there, and it's Kemper with the stop check and dishes off to Toes.
Toes got a really good piece of that one. He now knows his skills. He's coming back in right on a hot money.
Arvin right over to Goligoski. Kaprizov, and also with the other players here too, in between the goalie lineups of the matchup. Kemper and Cahonen. Still on the early stages of this one in the first period. Colorado Avs got a 1-0 lead in here for the first part in Game 2. This shot goes wide off on Kemper. Now in the border of the wall, try to stop the play. Now Gulakowski off to Gudero. Off with the shot. That goes blocked in traffic. Toes with the recover. The Avs move it along from the neutral zone to the offensive zone. Landeskog inside. That gets caught up in traffic signal. Taking puck over into the corner of the wall. And right now it's Goligoski. Back to Gudero. Minnesota coming in back of the offensive goal in with the attack. Gudero stopped up by Kemper. Nikoshkin started up across. Now he swings it on the board. Spurgeon right over to Boldy. Gains the zone into the offensive center. Gudero's shot. Glove save by Kemper.
Excellent feed out there. Kemper's got a good good lack of luck of his own time. His patient out there is just like not going to happen, but he made a great glove save.
Minnesota wins the faceoff in a win. Goligoski, that shot goes off target. In the wall right now, we have is Kumper. Kumper's got the puck. Now he moves to Newhook. Newhook moves it up into the offensive wing. Swings it over to Johnson. Back to Kumper. Saved and stopped by Cajon. Oh, he made a great stop at that point. We're still in the early stage right now, as we didn't make the midway point yet. Midway period. Now it's Goligoski on the wall. All along on the board, fighting for the puck. Newhook right back to Girard. O'Connor up with the shot. That takes off by Kaprizov. The Wilds enter the attacking zone. Kaprizov shoots. Glove save by Kumper.
He's good at that point. He's good at making some glove saves, and he knows his way through.
Still much time left. Avalanche only gets 1 goal here after the shocking earlier disappointment run. Turns out to be 1-0 on the run with the stoppage in play.
In between the attacking, I could go wrong. I don't know what to tell you this one, but it might be like a hard one that the Goligoski and their team is trying to find an open man. But there's no way. It may be very tough for them to keep an eye on them.
Kaprizov saved by Kumper. Zuccarello back to Kaprizov. Oh, what again by Kumper. Things will start to slow down for a bit on ice as this one will freeze the puck. Those teams are really like a high on average out there. The one thing that did happen right now is that the Avalanche have already won against the New Jersey Devils here in the regular season. Here in our first season, it turned out to be just like they did here before.
I know it was going to be a very hard one. The tough one really does stand out. The Avalanche have got a great strong move out there, and I think their next team can go for the opponent here. I think we're looking for our next higher rating opponent that wants to go for a shot.
Back in it, moves to Rantanen. The Avs work their way back on offensive zone. Rantanen scoots inside. Goligoski breaks up the puck control. Yeah, and back to Goligoski. Rantanen's shot went wide. Makes it a little physical in the contacting board.
Oh man, you gotta go with that one. Back to physical contact with all the science rules. That does bring your knowledge from Isaac Newton's third law to bring in with the collision course.
In there now, Kumper save again, and it's under 11 minutes to play in the first period.
Those goalies are very hard ones going nearby, and it may be a very tough one to go right from hedge to hedge.
Puck is frozen down, and we are back on ice. Now, Kadri moves it quickly over to Nikushkin. Colorado moves in the attack, takes it off and bound, and that one goes off the target wide angle. Landeskog brings it over to Toes. Toes get a little physical out there, getting a little twerked up. And this one carries off to be a trip, and we got a Toes on down ice.
Not so good. Not very good, because all that happens, he got ripped up in this leg, and he was all on the ice. So that means that will be out, and the other player will help him out.
Toes is out right now, as from the game 2, and the newer player that will be helping him out here will be 91, and that will be another one for the injury here in the playoffs position. It's a devastation of a nightmare for the players, but not for long. We got it all in between. Taking into the offensive zone, off to Kadri. Shot went blocked. Now swings it off to Johnson. Johnson took a big hit on that one, and it makes a save. Eriksson back to Greenway. Minnesota moving into inside the middle. Taking in front. That goes tipped away by Makar. Greenway back over to Foligno. That shot went off wide. Now here's Nikushkin back in the offensive zone. Eriksson Ek regroups the puck. Now back to Brody. Broden dish off to Dumba. flings it over to Kaprizov. Ending along the attack by Kaprizov. Nuga takes the puck away. We have passed a mid-period here in the first period. We're under 8 minutes to go here in the first period. Dumba moves it over across to Broden, off to Harbin. The Wilds are in the zone. Takes a shot, and it goes off with the leg save by Kumper.
Kumper was going very well. Take that one as a hits and credit on the board.
Now we're looking for 1-on-2. Only one, and it will stop here by Kumper. Now he moves back in offensive zone. Pass out to Nugent. Shoots! Saved by Kohonen. And it will stop the puck here with just 6:38 to go. Easy on that one. The ankle breaking on McKinnon has always got a great pleasure to be here with this one. The team has it all in between. Because when the player goes down, like ice hockey to basketball, it has compared with those two. McKinnon is looking for a player to try to trick them up and then take them down with a coverage here to find another way. We'll see what McKinnon has gone so far, and we'll see how well he does. Guys, back to you. Rantanen up to Burakovsky. That goes off with a shot. Rantanen pulls him up here in the corner. Back to Johnson. Rolling over to another player, gets broken up. Firing it over is Fiala. Now they're back in offensive zone. Fiala shot. Take a little big hit here, and Johnson will have to recover the puck. Burakovsky races through the offensive zone, and it's Fiala taking it over. 5 minutes left here in the first period as the score is 1-0 for Colorado Avalanche. Baldy regroups the puck, and it's Kolakowski up and over again. And a big slam down. This one is Murray with the slam bam.
That slam bam was going to be just like the other player, but did have it all. And it turned to be a wow moment. I don't know what to say. I hope he's not injured. I hope he's okay.
Nikushkin flings the puck right around the board, around the goalie net. Spurgeon, and he will take it over to Fiala. The Wilds are back in pursuit. Taking big hit here, and it back to Landeskog. Landeskog moves it quickly over to Kadri. Diaz work back in offensive zones. Kadri shot, that goes off of Kohonen. Regroups by Greenway. 3 minutes left. Greenway in the attacking in middle. Takes a shot. Kumper takes the glove save and will dish it off to the other player to great gain their group in. Greenway inside. Saved by Kumper. That goes way behind the net.
You gotta know that one here. That Kumper was gonna try to sling it. They got it all down in control.
Erickson X saved by Kumper. And things are starting to ramp up a little bit as we have rest in between.
You always know with the puck here, because you're not sure what's going on, freeze it right away.
Only 2:10 to go here in the first period. It is still 1-0. 6 wins for the Avalanche in face-off and 5 for the Wilds. O'Connor right to Kumper. Taking big limp here, and this one gives it off on worthy credit. O'Connell inside. Takes a hit. He goes down. And it's off again off the goaltender. Minnesota regaining their group back in offensive zone. Flings off to Zuccarello. That goes off a goaltender. Hardman goes down. Makar sends it up on the rebound. Which is off to Newhook. And the play is down under 60 seconds to go in the first period. Comper right in the corner. Went down heavy. No penalty on Minnesota yet. Comper dishes off again. Reaves to Makar. Shoots off again on Kohonen. In the attacking now. Up to Hardman. Shoots one. And it goes off again on the shoulder pad. Newhook right to Comper. Races in the zone. Comper looking for a man opener. Takes a shot. Scores! Comper hitting that goaltender. And now he puts it up, playing, and back in the net. just short here in the 1 second to go here in between the game clock and with the goal. Only 19:59 shot for JT. What an excellent run. And now we'll end the first period. It's 2-0 Avalanche in front. We'll take a quick break when we come back. All set now for the second period as we are underway here to get back into action. And the Wilds are starting their group here. We welcome you back here at Ball Arena to catch things on here to give it a start. So glad that you can join us here. We'll see how well they play here on ice. Here's Burakovsky. He only made his one goal here along with the other one on Comper. And it's a 2-0 of Minnesota. And Colorado in front. Now flinging the board around it, it will be Makar. Backing over is Burakovsky. Burakovsky wishes back over to Rantanen. The Avs work their way across the offensive zone. In a shot, that goes in traffic. Hartman on the other way. Regains the group, Kaprizov inside. And this one goes off the goaltender.
Kaprizov was going to try to stop one right there. It was very tough to try to keep the eyes in a scribble. It was too much to go with that one. It really did stand out. And they're going to try to hand him by.
Cahonen will hold on to the puck here as we will have a little break in between. And now coming back in now with the offensive face-off zone. Colorado wins it. Johnson regroups. That goes off the target. Now it's Fiala. The Wilds are in pursuit going back the other way. Fiala right across the corner of the wall. Now Landeskog takes a steal. Flings it over to Nukushkin. Colorado inside. Back to Kadri. Shoots one. Saved by Cahonen.
Cahonen was going to try to muscle his way through. He's not done with this yet. We still have a lot more to get carried on before he gets whipped around and off to a releasing target on their own. Avs back in the offensive zone, taking attack. Cahonen save. This one goes right from the belt, and we will get a whistle here with just 16:28 to go. Justin Neverland with the crease crasher. Landeskog has gotten a lot of tricks here. He sometimes can go for the crease crasher here on the goalies, like Shesterkin or anybody else here for the goalies. They got it all geared down. They literally love to do the crease crasher here if they wanted to give that one a whirl. We'll see if he can stay in there. And Boldy scores! That's the first goal in Game 2 for the Wilds. And now they're on the board. Boldy wasn't going to try to save it all at that point. He was really trying to waiting, and then he had a goal. It all had happened here. It was a lot much harder that he was going to try to answer it back. But that's all it had changed. He made another difference to make it in between the runs and for his score. Now their team is in the books.
Flying around the board is Bergeron. He just across to Boldy. He has made his first goal here, and after with Game 1, too, here to go with the first one to take one here in the first round. This was all that happened here, like it did happen before. And his pass, ooh, it went off of Cahonen. Kaprizov in the corner of the wall. Now he goes back to Murray. Murray up to Landeskog. That goes off again. Cahonen with a save. Kadri regroups. Try to look for the man opener. Got a good fighting in between the Avs and the Wilds. And the puck clears out. Avalanche will try things again from the top. Flings it up to McKinnon. McKinnon going for an ankle breaking, and that gave him a failure to attempt. Knocking it up. Oh, and Burakovsky couldn't save it with the 2-on-1. And a glove by Cahonen. Now the puck will be freezed out here, and it will be 13:22 to go. In between those two, Cahonen and Kumper was definitely going to try to keep things on here on the run. But who had it better? It might be a hard questioning to go with the figure.
Johnson shot. That is in block sight here for the side of the Wilds to try to slow them down. Minnesota finds Kaprizov. Kaprizov moves it in front. That goes not going to help him. Makar on Zuccarello. Zuccarello's shot. Ooh, went too close. It was off the target away. Burakovsky moves it over to Rantanen. Brings it back over to Makar. Up and over again by Mäkinen. Mäkinen swinging it inside. Takes the shot. That's Cahonen with the save.
He really is the standout. Mäkinen was going to try to save his time, but it was too much. He was too late. He couldn't try to save it.
Only 12 hits and 2 of each from Minnesota and Colorado. Only 12:06 to go. Coming down to the mid-period here for the two teams to come right by it. Hartman delivering it up to Zuccarello. Minnesota back in the attack. Kaprizov inside. Backhand shot goes off and wide. Nugent releases up in the air with the rebound, and now Colorado will take their possession on ice. Kane from the wing with the shot. That is off again on Cahonen. O'Connor shoots, and that saves him off the pad. Dumba regroups their zone. Back to Johnson. Flings it off to Nugent. The Avs work their steam inside the offensive zone. And he still saves. What a stop here for Cahonen. He's trying to make them loose and try to pay for the price. And we got a bang out there. The Colorado Avalanche are trying to whip somebody around.
The teams are really attacking. There was so many other people that are trying to make them pay for it.
And that will stop the mid-period here in second period.
The question for Matt Dumba, he was a heavy hit and to take down that round. He was feeling unconsciousness, and he has no idea if he will ever stay on the ice. We're going to have to watch him carefully for Matt Dumba if he can try to help him out.
Minnesota regains their group. Spurgeon, saved by Kumper. And they will hold the puck to freeze it as this one will stop the play.
Almost kind of heading out like a fire drill. Might have to suit their way and try to cover the puck right away.
Two teams are very good hacking in between those two. We could be seeing them here for the next season if they can try to keep them eyes on the run.
Well, we're not sure what's going to happen because of what they've done so far. It may be a very tough one to keep them eyes on the track.
Cahonen will cover the puck here, and now it's only 9:26 to go. Frozen Biscuit is thrown down, and we are back under the way. Greenway into the wing. Moves inside. Exit Harrison Eck. Save again by Kumper.
Easy with that one. Glove save, you can definitely count that.
There's still much time left here for the Avalanche to keep their eyes on pressure for the Wilds, and they want to get some even strength of numbers here to have it all in the second period. Now Nichushkin reaches up across here in the offensive zone. You should get out Kadri, and a roundabout. It didn't work well. Kadri back to Landeskog. Flings over to Johnson. Back to Makar. Shoots, and it's blocked in front. Goligoski and Zuccarello are trying to keep their man down alive. Spurgeon reaches across here and off the side of the offensive zone. And Kaprizov save again by Kumper. What a releaseman. They're coming out there big. And if you're tuning in here in game number 3, we are going to switch things up as we start with the Canes and Rangers here at the Madison Square Garden. Following along with the other team here, we have it all here on control. That will be everyone that will be facing here as the Avs are playing at Minnesota at the XL Energy Center Arena. And then we will have another one to keep your eyes tuned on for another Canadian matchup after the Eastern Conference of the Toronto Maple Leafs and Florida Panthers. That will be happening here at Scotiabank Arena. Also across
with the other Canadian teams. They will be playing at Rogers Place. Knocking it inside. This one is going to go out of traffic and they will stop the puck here for Cahonen. What a save.
He's really trying to ace things up here. He's going to need to try to, help him out.
Still in the early stages here. Only 2-1 here for Colorado. Zuccarello blocks a shot. Minnesota reaches up across here in a wing. He takes a big hit. And Zuccarello goes down. And the other man says, not for tonight. There are all chances that you don't have anything. Spurgeon, ooh, almost got caught off loose here. But it's always that noticing that Spurgeon was helping Cahonen to try to stop the puck. Early stages right now, only 16 to go. It's 2-1 still, and now they need something else to try to keep him alive. Johnson, right to the board, right to Burakovsky. Up to Rantanen, shoots, scores! That is on Burakovsky. They lead it up by 2. Rantanen shot as it all encountered out there after Burakovsky with the pass and with along the inference out there. One-timer goal has it all encountered out there. Rantanen can show their feelings how well they've done, and their plane is on their way. Smacking it, scores! My goodness, another one for the Avs, and they're up by 4-1.
You talk about that one, Garrett. It looks like Makinen was going to try to stop the run, and the Wilds are in trouble here in first and second game here for playing tonight.
Hartman reaches across to Zuccarello. Racing inside, Hartman shoots, saved by Kumper. Burakovsky moves it up across. Fighting a long way, and he flings the puck up here right around the board. And no chance of luck. Spurgeon up to Zuccarello. Fighting it over in the offensive zone, 2-on-1, and that one gets blocked in front. Reaching across, the backhand shot, off again on the goaltender. Zuccarello up in front, then it switches up, and it's still no luck here. Landeskog reaches up across here, back in the offensive zone. Reach across, score! Another goal for Colorado. It's now 5-1.
Those teams are having a good time right now. Landeskog and their other teams, they got a great runs, and they are all in junction. They did a great job out there. Without the player coming back on ice, it was all that happened.
Minnesota reaches into cross, and it's Kumper with the save. Only 3:48 to go. It's 5-1. Still more time to pressure their skill. Colorado has made their way with a 5-1 score over the Wilds of their run. And they are the best team in the Western Conference here of the NHL regular season, the postseason.
They do always. They love the Avs. They love the rushing down snow. And I always know, since we're calling that one here in between, they were a best teams that they have played here before. I'm wondering if they can definitely win another Stanley Cup here for this season. Hopefully.
And he scores! Landeskog! 2 goals in the game. It's 6-1. Amazing job here for Landeskog. This all just turned out that the Russian snow was coming in by, and with the Avalanche of this score, their running was about adoption. They have it all encountered to clear things out. Boldy up across here, and Kadri keeps it up here in a man advantage. 2:15 left to go. Nikushkin in the wing. Gets a little heavy up in traffic here. Nikushkin moves over to Kadri. Up the Landeskog, and the puck rolls back to Johnson. Goodrow gains their zone back in the offense. Goodrow shot, and he takes it back. They're coming back in. That's another goal here for Minnesota. And Goodrow has his first goal in Game 2.
He was all alone. he didn't really try to like slow down. He was never going to pass it. All he does want to do, he wants to make it go ahead. Go ahead with the shot. Do what you can do. And then he did.
Right now it's 6-2 in this second period. Right now, Rantanen will try to hook things up a bit. Dumba moves over to Broden, up to Eriksson Ek. Greenway in the wing. Eriksson Ek fires, and that will be to turn to be out of play up into the netting. We're almost finished here for the second period. It's a 6-2 lead for Colorado Avalanche to kick here for Game 2. Now Dumba up to Broden. Last minute left to play in the second period. Makinen moves across into the neutral zone. Reaches inside, shoots, saved by Cahonen. And it's another great save again. Burakovsky is looking for other players to try to keep an open range out there. They need something else to help with them. A lot of different range. Foligno reaches out to Greenway. Greenway in trouble. And this one puck clears out. 3 seconds for Foligno. Shoots it up, and it will not be in time. That will be the end of the second period. It's now a 6-1 lead to 6-2 lead for Colorado. We'll be right back with the third quarter of the period after this break. Coming up. Third period about to set with Meat Phone and Test Tube along with OJ. So glad that we are about back here at Ball Arena. If you're tuning in, we'd like to appreciate you. And welcome back. And we're ready to start the last one of the period in Game 2. Now to start, Morant today. He moves inside, takes a shot, and it's Cahonen with the save. So the best pay, it was put it up here with the great pressures out there. Which one is your favorite? And tell me who had it the best.
The best of that one, it was my only time that it was going to be the Flames that have it all here down in control. Because the last game was a very tough one to try to like keep an eye on the open man advantage. But sometimes it's not going to be that easy enough to try to keep things on the run. Those teams are really like a heavy traffic out there. They really have done a lot of skills that they had never faced it before. I'm hoping there's a team that can definitely try to stick it up. Maybe someone get into the playoffs, like Vegas Golden Knights. Well, I'm not sure. Well, you'll see. What happens so far, it gives a good idea with a good compliment.
Fighting over as Zuccarello into the offensive zone. Out on the board is Burakovsky with the steal. The Avs take it along the wing against the board. Burakovsky's shot went off. McKinnon's shot off of Cahonen.
He's really doing it so much. He's keeping an eye on him most of the time.
Kaprizov brings it in back again. Moving it over into the wall, and he went down when bumped. Kaprizov regroups the puck. Now he races inside the offensive zone. Kaprizov around the net. Finds it over to Goligoski. And it goes off again. Landeskog take him down like he did before.
Hey, watch out. That's a hard one.
Cahonen stopped again by Landeskog. Now it's Goligoski inside. The mid-range turned out to be just like they did here before, but it did turn out it was harder than they think. Now the Avs are back in the offensive zone. Boldy takes the puck away. Regrouping over is Goligoski. Moves over to Spurgeon. Minnesota back in offense. That cuts off in traffic here off the blade by the offensive player. Comper's got his puck into the wing. Backhand shot. That goes off and tipped wide away. Another save me. In and out. 2-on-1. And ooh, almost went too much here. Comper's got to stop and slow them down.
He's really trying to keep his skills alive because it's not that very easy when he wants to go for the attack. He wants to like get banged up already. You can't let the man take that your shot. It's very that tough. it can be very difficult for the player to get down and then get back up. It will be a very tough one if you can try to save it by your own.
Only 14:02 to go here. No score for the third period yet. We have seen so many scoring points here by each players in first and second period, but the third goal, we have not seen it here before, is all they had here. Just a perfect angle of the view. Eriksson inside. That goes off on Kumper. And it was slammed down. Kaprizov was going to try to body him out. Kaprizov and Kumper with the save. He holds the puck here as things will slow down a little bit.
Even if the puck is, of course, here, that's a great idea, because if you're not sure what's going on, freeze the puck right away.
Now McKinnon up to Johnson. Finds it over to Burakovsky. He goes right back to Murray. Colorado with offensive attack. Murray shot. That goes off on Kahonen's save bait. Zuccarello finding Duba. Dumba is already healthy in the game, so he's still good right now. For at this point in time, he got it all in coverage and bound.
I agree, because of Dumba, he was definitely putting the risk out there. So, welcome back there, Dumba, on ice.
Moves inside, back in and shot went nowhere in the front of the other side of the net from the goalpost. And it's now another save by Kahone. Kaprizov right into the corner. Wow, he tripped him down. No penalty on Colorado. And it looks like that it should have called at that point. The coaches could have called here for the high sticking of the slashing call.
They should have got that call, because if it was a slashing and then they put the blade on the stick, that may be too hard for him to try to regain their group.
That saves up again by Kumper. Hartman tries again, shot went wide. Hartman tries again, save off on Kumper. He is an excellent goalie defender here, and we all give credits to him.
Indeed.
Dumba reaches up to by Boldy. Puck takes away by Landeskog. Under a mid-period left in the third. Landeskog shoots wide and it goes off target. Landeskog backhand shot off again on Kahone. Up again to Dumba. He now moves quickly to Morel. Up on Godaru. Godaru went down. And now back to Foligno. Up back to Morel. Morel gets attacked up again. Eriksson Ek regroups the puck. Foligno in the offensive attack, passing the blue line. Foligno shot blocked. Kadri in a nice zone entry in the left center. This one goes off again, and no chance of luck. Greenway from the wing. Up to Eriksson Ek. Shot tipped wide. Out of range. Eriksson Ek trying to keep an eyes on the puck here. He's going to have to keep it going out there. Nikuskin inside. Shoots. Glove save by Kahone. And I will hold the puck here to freeze it down with 7:40 to go.
Those two goalies are a very tough breakout from. All that happened, it was a lot of passing effectiveness. They got it all down in coverage.
Colorado moves it over. Con Johnson shoot right wide. Only 7:26 to go here in the third period. Flinging the puck over again. And now this will get a clean on Johnson. McCarr right to the attack. Sweeping inside. Oh, he went down.
That's not good. Because if McCarr has his own ailments and he's trying to get back up here and get right into the offensive to the defense, they're not going to try to keep him to make him successful. They're all going to try to keep backing him down, and that's going to be a very painful neck on the run.
O'Connor can't find a man zone, and Minnesota goes back the other way. No chance for the pass on the board attempt. McCarr reach over again to Nugent. Nugent inside, saved by Kahone. That stops the carry here with just 5:44 to go. They're still in the early stage at this point. Colorado has picked up a 6-2 lead and a lead by 4. Minnesota gets back to work here on offense. And Cahonen will have to try to hold the puck right now. He made a decision already himself.
He did actually.
Now again, Spurgeon. Moves it quickly over to Hartman. Moves it back to Zuccarello. In with the slamming around, Johnson picking it up after a save by Kumper. Now swinging in the offensive swing, and then, oh, not so good at all. Another crash in physical contact. They said, let's keep this range out of sight. Johnson moves it back over to Burakovsky. Burakovsky flings it over to Rantanen. We're under 4:30 left to go, and McKinnon's shot saved by Cahonen.
No goals this one. It didn't turn out to be just like they did. Very tough one to go by.
Zuccarello, Kumper save with the glove. And they will hold the puck now with under 4 minutes to go in the third period. Those teams right now, as Nathan McKinnon has gotten some ankle breaking in between the action. Their teams got it all in coverage out there. It turned out to be just like they did here before, like basketball. And in between those two, the one-on-one attack may be coming in by. But we may have to find out if McKinnon's got the ankle break to face it down to take them as well. We'll see how well McKinnon does here for tonight. Guys, back to you. Still coming down here to the wire as this one is reaching in. 3:27 to go in the third period. Colorado wins it. Johnson shot. And it went up and deflected right into the netting. Lots of taping to tape feed here for Rantanen so far. There's teams, it's a lot of hard in between. When Rantanen takes his time here to do the tape feed, he has it all in between the hands. The deliberation in between from the players have it all increasement to go with the aggressive drive and a lot of reflecting off with the rebound. We'll see how well that for Rantanen picks it up here for tonight. Here, guys, back to you. Kumper will hold the puck here with only under 3 minutes to go. This one's coming down in a big wire out there. No score for Minnesota in the third period. Now brings it over. Spurgeon to Goligoski. Shot off again. Fiala right to the board. Rantanen kicks the puck away. Moves it quickly over to Burakovsky. Johnson swings it over to the neutral zone. And now the offensive zone. And Godaru takes the puck away. Fast break, here we go. Goligoski inside, and a save by Kumper. Off on Rantanen. He flings it off to McKinnon. Babs working back in offensive zone. Burakovsky shoots one in, saved by Cahonen. We're almost about to perch here. We're a minute and a half to go here in the third period as the time is winding down here in between the games. Now the saving of the rebound and win here for Avalanche. Hartman deliver up to Kaprizov. Minnesota regains their group here on offensive attack. And this one winds down. 60 seconds to play in the third period. Kadri shot, Cahonen with a save.
Saving is all over the place for Cahonen. He's definitely trying to get there right in time. The question for Ryan Hartman was a slam down on the board. And looks like he is done for the game in the third period. It's very nice for him that he stayed long as possible out there. But in the end, I think it's time for him to take a rest before Game 3.
The shot went wide. Kadri will hold on to it. Kadri up to Landeskog. Again, Kaprizov takes it over and Cahonen with the save. Godaru's got it across in the offensive zone, and it goes off, shot wide. Back over again is Makar, back to Nikushkin. Diaz picking up steam. Nikushkin shot, save off on Cahonen. Under 30 seconds left to play in the third period, it's 6-2. Avalanche looking for a win in Game 2. Johnson back to Makar. Stop again by Koronin. Koligoski races across this to Kaprizov. Taking it side. Save again by Kemper. 10 seconds to go. And it'll be all over again.
What a big time moment. Avalanche got 2-0 in the series.
And there's your final horn. The Avs win the game, 6-2 over the Wilds. What a fantastic run for Cooper, and he could be in the top 3-star players of the night.
Offensive work effort makes it all count. What a stop.
And we all salute the fans out there. It was an amazing game. What a show this is for the Western Conference in Game 2. We'll be back here for game number 3. Along with me, Test Tube, and OJ, this has been a presentation of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Now the post-game show is on. Son of Beast, you close things off. Thank you for joining us. Good night in Colorado. Alright, thank you very much, dear Mifo. And time for the 3-star players of the game. Number 3, we have is Gabriel Landeskog. 2 goals and 3 hits. What a turnout range here. He did have it all what he did. Number 2 goes out to Nathan McKinnon. 2 goals and 4 hits. And I'm not sure this was a ankle breaker, but it looks like it is not. So, too close to call. Nothing else I'm worried about there. And number 1, it's Cooper. 48 saves. .960 percentage of his saving ability. What a stop. And yes, they all chat on to Cooper. What a stop. So that will end Game 2 here in between the Eastern and Western Conference. What a game this is. I'm hoping there's another way that we can definitely see the other team score and come into the series to take it all they can. So with that, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure to stay tuned for the Eastern and Western Conference here for Game 1 of the finals here in between those two. That'll be up underway here after this one, and then we will be coming back to this one of hockey and the NHL Eastern and Western Conference Finals. So with that, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and until next time, peace out everyone for as well as the NHL 22 of the Stanley Cup Playoffs. I'm Son of Peace. Have a wonderful night here in the mountainous state of Colorado, Denver.
If you don't, somebody